Hello everyone, my name is Amy and I am a student at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. Today I will be introducing a little bit about the Hmong history and some commonly asked questions about the Hmong people, like where we are from, who we are, why we are here in America, and lastly what it means to be Hmong. To begin, where are the Hmong people from? The Hmong people do not actually have a country or state land to call their own, but they are said to originate from the southern regions of China, and they lived there for many centuries up until the Miao and Taiping rebellion against the imperialism of China, which happened around the 1700s to mid-1800s. And what this did was this caused a lot of the Hmong and ethnic groups to migrate to the southern regions of Asia, also known today as Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, or in Vietnam. The Hmong people also lived in these regions for several decades, and they were part of many political matters and political battles. One of the major ones, which in fact many Americans do not know about, happened to be the Secret War, which was a war that had taken place during the Vietnam War. Now, what exactly was the Secret War? The Secret War was a war that happened in spite of the US CIA and the recruitment of the Hmong in Laos to help them fight against North Vietnam in the fear of the spread of communism there. The US recruited Vang Pao, a respected general amongst many Hmong Americans and Hmong people, and thousands of Hmong males from young to old to fight alongside the Americans. In 1973, when a political treaty was signed to withdraw all American activities in Laos, more than 120,000 of the Hmong became refugees there. When southern Vietnam fell into communism in 1975, General Vang Pao and about 2,500 Hmong military forces and family members were airlifted to Thailand. Those who remained in Laos had to evacuate by foot so they would not be killed by the communists who targeted all Hmong people for siding with the United States. While many Hmong lives were lost from the bombing and the aftermath of the war and the journey to Thailand, the promise between the Hmong officials in the United States allowed many of the Hmong people to be political refugees in the United States. The earliest Hmong settlers came around December of 1975, and the late settlers came here in the States in 2006. Many of the Hmong in America mostly reside now in Minnesota, California, and Wisconsin. Some other refugees also reside in different parts of the world, for instance like in Australia, South America, South Africa, or in Europe. To look at some numbers though, Wisconsin actually has the third largest Hmong population, and as of 2019, according to the Milwaukee Journal, there were about 55,000 Hmong people here in the state of Wisconsin. Lastly, what does it mean to be Hmong? Hmong means different things to different Hmong individuals, but the Hmong people are best known to be unique and rich in their culture, and especially in their practice with shamanism and their beliefs that follow after. Over the years, the Hmong have assimilated into different lifestyles depending on where they lived. However, there's just so much context in the way they dress, their patriarchal society, and in the history that they carried from war, from their parents, or from their ancestors. I hope you guys were able to learn a little bit about the Hmong culture and to answer some of those commonly asked questions about who Hmong people are.